from the newest ballpark
19승
on Major
20패
League Landscape.
휴스턴,
There's a look inside
26승
Marlins Park
13패
in
마이애미.
Miami. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series
3차전
between the
마지막
American
게임.
League's Houston Astros and the
4전.
Miami Marlins. These two should provide some
누구지?
big-time
꿀떡님
fireworks.
누구예요?
First pitch is
누구지?
coming
이
up.
제배번은? 중잘레스님 안녕하세요. 천웨이인 7게임 5승 1.67의 방울.
gets the starting nod.
얘가 에이스인데
Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he has got an excellent
54이닝
strikeout to walk
40필
ratio.
안타.
He's dominating
사사구
hitters. He
8개,
doesn't walk
삼진
guys
37개.
around the plate. And that number alone just tells me his stuff is dominating.
와, 손가락 잘 보이네.
Let's watch him execute in this game.
와, 나 마이애미에서 이렇게 날씨 좋은 날 처음 해보는데? 아, 휴스턴 등번호 21번 누구예요?
In the American League in hitting. These Marlins, Harold, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in off a
알투베가 안
loss
나오고
last time
다른
out, but
내가
they've been
나왔고.
playing well, winners of 5 straight
궁금했어요.
prior to that
아니,
game.
좀 이따
And Matt, you always want to win 2 of the 3 games. I mean, today is a big game because you walk away and you start
뭐라고?
adding up those numbers in the series. You go, we won 2 out of 3 there. That's the goal for every team, to win 2 out of 3 in the series.
등번호
Here's a
4번.
look at the Astros starting lineup. What's going to be the key for them today, HR?
If you like the long ball, this is your team. Matt, they lead the league in homers. They sit back and let it fly. 2-0, 3-1. They're coming out of their shoes. This is going to be fun to watch.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
아, 좀 이따 제가 한번
From the
봐볼게요.
windup,
아니,
the 1-1
알투베가 안
pitch.
나오고 등번호 21번이
Looking
나오길래
at strike 2, a
누군가
fastball that
했어요.
catches the inside corner.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
And the changeup is way low that time. And that misses, so
뭐가
it's a
또
full
왔는데,
count,
문제가?
3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Oh, and he lets him
볼.
off the hook
좋댔네.
there, as this isn't even close for ball
1번 코리아.
Shortstop.
from the stretch.
Collin.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Gordon is up with it. The second.
아, 세이비야.
They won't
이들이
get
너무
2 as he beats the
늦게
relay to
떴어.
first.
게틱스.
Gaddis now standing in. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the
One ball.
season coming into this one.
150km.
And that misses ball 1.
투 볼.
Wow, not a
왜
great
구속
spot
맨날
to
뭐
be in right now.
미친 듯이 한번 세게
2-0
누르는
to
거?
a great hitter like this. This is when you
구속 오마요?
really have to pay
달빛하고
attention as a
구속
pitcher.
비슷하네? 똑같네?
If you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Sent on the ground
Oh.
off the second. Step on second for the force, and that'll do it.
요번에 이깁시다.
One left for Houston, and now the
이깁시다.
Marlins will have a crack
아니,
at things.
싱커블러만 아니면
No
되는데.
score.
싱커블러만 아니면
McHugh
내가 좀
is on the
할만한데.
mound for Houston in this one. Harold, what do you got?
커터, 포심,
Matt, he's a rare
커브,
breed in today's
체인지업.
game. He doesn't rely on the
구종은
strikeout.
좋네요.
He's
치기,
averaging less
내가
than 7
좋아하는
strikeouts
치기
per
공격이네.
9. So they're going to put the ball in play.
아,
He's
날이
the guy
밝아서
that's
그런지
going to use
공이
his
잘 안 보여.
defense. It's almost like a throwback to yesteryear.
Harold taking a look at these Astros entering play here this
잠깐만.
afternoon. They're on a nice little run. Winners of 4 of their last 5 ball
다섯
games.
게임 동안 안타를
And
못
that,
치지,
you look at
뛰거든.
their split right now, but they
네
lost the
게임째
first
안타
game,
못
won the
뛰고 있어요.
second one. So you're looking at momentum is on their side.
아,
That's why I'm
디고들이
kinda
나가야
leaning towards them
좀
here in this third game. I like that.
좀
Show him
할
the
게
curveball
많은데.
and then try to
도루도
sneak that
있고,
low 90s
투수
fastball by him. It's going to look faster
피치아웃도
coming off
생기고.
those breaking pitches.
And it misses 3-1
디고들
now.
나가면 애들
He's only
피치아웃
4
진짜 많이
pitches
하거든.
in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
됐다.
This is line
이거 진짜
to
안타다.
And that's a base hit.
와,
The
드디어
pressure's
쳤다,
on
씨.
to open up the inning.
5게임 만에 첫 안타.
The recipe they want. Their pitcher
다섯
comes
게임
out,
만에
throws
첫
a
안타.
scoreless top of the
이거는
first,
저
and then you
팀
get a
번
leadoff
2할
single
8분
to
1, 2
start the
구우면
bottom of the inning.
8타점. 출루율 4할
Now
4리.
batting, Justin Bohr.
저스틴
Comes in
보.
currently second on the team in
이제
home runs.
디고들이 신경 쓰일 거야. 피치아웃 한번 해야지.
Ready with the first
안 하네?
pitch. Here it comes. Takes a good curveball
이거
at the
배짱
knees.
좋네. 띄워줄까 한번?
Prior to the 0-1, here's
안
a look
되겠다.
to first. And
부상
dive,
뜨겁다.
but
체력도
he's
없는데.
back.
피치아웃 한번 해야지. 나 뛰려고 하는 행동하기 전에.
0-1 count and the pitch.
그거
That
원볼.
time not even close.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at.
두 번째
So
개였지.
if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Here's the 1-1 delivery.
나이스. 디거든.
And that's through for
가면 죽어, 가면 죽어.
throw into third. And that runner will
가면
go
죽어.
no further than second as there are
뒤로.
2 aboard now.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board. So
스윙이
you
빠르네.
can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third.
팀내
You may draw the infield in.
메이저리그 타점
If they
부분
sit back,
4위야?
get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the
멜린
first
슈거?
run of the game. But it's all set up with those
팀에서
back-to-back
1위인데?
singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
29. 죽이네.
Now a look and a
맞다,
throw
홈런.
back to second. And he'll get back
10개,
in standing.
1번부터 9번까지 한 10개 이상 치셨죠? 제일 좋은 게 몇 개예요? 타자 중에, 주자명
Comes
중에.
set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one. On to
Ah,
first, and
병사.
they get them both.
여기서 병사 치네. 망했네.
Now at the plate, Giancarlo
잘
Stanton.
친다.
Sitting in the
난 10개 이상 쳐본
270s
기억이
on the
거의
season coming into this one.
그 1번부터 9번까지.
In there, 0-1.
Well, Matt, this is a situation in last night's game. They didn't do a very good job driving in runs. Now, in this game, you capitalize on it. You grow from your mistakes and be able to come back and deliver in this one here.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Men on third with 2 down. In the
뛰어.
dirt and
어떻게
blocked
뛰어.
behind the plate. Runner
뛰다
holds as the
죽는데.
count moves to 2-1. McHugh pauses. Here's the 2-1.
아우!
And this is fouled at the
망했다.
plate.
He's putting on a little bit of a
Ah,
discipline.
망했는데.
Now, look, he gives up a single and a single. Then he
1점을
got
내야
the
되는데.
double play ball. Now
편하게
he's got
가지고.
2 strikes.
조금
If he can wiggle out of this, leaving a man stranded on base, that's a really good inning.
Rounded down the
실수
third
한번
base
해줘라.
line.
3루수야.
Throw to
아,
first in plenty of time, and the side is
농담이라고 하는
retired.
것들.
Second inning coming up here in South Florida with no score.
아.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
나왔네?
Home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home.
말씀하시자마자 고레아스가 바로 나왔네.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one
아,
out of
이거
play
왠지
for strike
투수전이 될 것
one.
같은 느낌이 스멜 나는데 3, 4번이 지금 안타를 못 쓰고 땅볼을 치고 있네. 아,
There's a
넘어갔다.
swing and a drive
아니네?
hit well out to right field. Stanton going back.
What up?
He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. At the plate,
Wow,
Yulieski
잘 친다.
Gurriel comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And that's in there for strike one.
리얼 에이스. 우리 팀 에이스 천웨이인 제발 1승 챙기자.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. No score here as we play inning number 2.
초반에는 패스볼로 가자.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Here's Carlos Beltran. Career numbers against Chen have yielded just a 2 for 12. First pitch finds the zone. No balls and a strike to the now 39-year-old veteran. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now.
와, 안
And
나오네.
that one stayed too low apparently.
아, 근데 이 공 던지면 무조건 칠 것 같아갖고 이 공 못 던지겠고 투심을
A
가자.
ball and 2 strikes. Here's
커버
the
던지면
pitch.
칠 것 같아.
Fastball
커브로
stays way up that time for ball 2.
투스타잉 이후로 제일복이 거의 없어.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this is going to be a
지금이다.
foul ball.
지금이
Well, he
커브다.
fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times
아,
in a row?
제우가 안 되네.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over.
파이트라. 아, 돌려 세우고. 오지나.
Here's Marcelo Zuna as you get a look at his
또
current righty-lefty splits entering play in
아우,
this
얘는
one.
무슨 얘 사풀에서 왔다리 갔다 해.
There's a
좀 올라갈
strike at the
생각을 안
knees,
하네.
0-1.
실제로는 3할 치고 있는데.
Hard hit ball to second. That gets through, and he'll start the inning
빠른
off with a
볼을
base
쳤네.
hit. Into the box.
브라노. 너 진짜 병사 치면 안 돼.
Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Nobody out, runner on first. Lofted in the air, outscored right center. Springer on the run. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So digging in now, JT Realmuto. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Lays off 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score.
초구가 커터네.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Nope. 3-0.
여긴데 여기가 분기점이네. 참느냐 치느냐.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Beltran has a lead on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
안 나가.
The relay throw, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Here's Echeverria now. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. He's set. Here it comes. A little bouncer.
이거 어떡하냐? 이거 어떻게 풀지?
2 out with a man at first.
와, 노아웃에 1루 가고 그다음부터 아무것도 못했네.
Grounded to short.
시원하게 땅볼 치네.
Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. Marlins lead 1.
아, 이번 판도 빡시겠다. 마이애미.
Great shot there of the blue waters and long sandy stretches of Miami Beach. Back now for the top of the third inning on the show.
For the Astros, left fielder
Derek Fisher is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
이거 어디까지 가냐? 어디까지 가니? 그 공을 잡고 어디까지?
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have a bunt or you can even think about having a show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with the bat in his hand.
와, 1점 주겠다 이거.
So the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that'll be the fourth wide one. So put runners at the corners here with one man gone. Ready for another chance? George Springer. He drew a walk his first time up. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Comes set, and the 0-1. And this will be fouled away.
아, 높은 공 가면 참 아깝다.
And this one.
아우, 와이드 피치.
And a disastrous
의지 같은 와이드 피치.
wild pitch is the go-ahead run.
아, 여기서 이게 나오냐? 작전 망했네. 땅볼 좋아하려고 했는데 와이드 피치가 여기서 좋아했어. 아, 이거 니아부터 트레이드 할까? 아, 니아부터 공격력은 좋은데 수비력이 이렇게 거지 같아서. 블리킹 할 줄 알았는데 블리킹 진짜 안 되네.
0 for 1 here in the early going. And a good pitch on the
천웨이인도
inside
지게
corner
생겼는데
for
이거.
strike one.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again. He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so...
And we'll have to leave it there.
1점 내려가보자. 1점 내려.
A hit and a man left.
천웨이인 1회 3분 3리.
Into the box now, Wei Yin Chen. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And this is taken outside.
너랑 나가면 좋을 것 같다. 뒷골이 안 다치면 2루까지 갈 수 있으니까.
The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
제발 넣기 안타는 안 되지.
Gonzalez ranging into shallow right, and that's the first out of the inning.
힘드네. 일단 지나가 이거는.
Second at bat, D. Gordon. He singled his last
200안타를 향해. 뭐 하는 거야 이거? 왜 이렇게 스윙이 느리지? 난 빨리 누르는데.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1, here it comes. Altuve at second, fielded cleanly, and he'll whip this one
와,
to
이거
the
세이브
first,
아니야?
and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Justin Bour, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. McHugh into his motion. Here's the 0-1. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there.
아유,
That's
망했네.
just what he did.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch.
아유,
And the inning is over.
요즘 어떻게 했냐?
Stepping in and ready
큰
for
거는 안
another
맞네,
shot.
아직까지.
Evan Gattis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Skied into straightaway right.
말가 무섭게 맞을까봐 순간 쫄았네.
Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
말가 무섭게 한 대 맞을까봐.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Marwin Gonzalez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game, and he'll look at a fastball that
천웨이인
doesn't
방어를
miss by a whole lot.
좀
It's
있으면 2점대까지
1-0.
올라가네.
Line drive to left.
와, 또
And that's a base
잘
hit.
치네.
1 for 2 in his first
너무
couple
내가
of
패스
plate
보여주잖아.
appearances. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, he tried to
라인
double up
드라이브
with him
제대로
on
나왔네.
fastball. Showed him
드라이브
one,
샷
he got the next
제대로
one. He
나왔네.
measured the first one and timed the second one for the base hit.
A shot down the first
아,
base.
못 잡았어.
A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they
이래요?
grab a 2-0 lead now. Here's Carlos Beltran. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
2점 차는 큰데. 지금 상태로 봐서.
0-1, here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to
대형님 미아요?
1-1. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Left fielder. Derek.
와,
Grounded
볼을
foul
치네.
toward the coaching box at third. 0-1 pitch on its way. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley.
삼 대요.
Rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay home. And this will not
3대요.
be close, and the run will score easily. Digging in, Collin
pitcher,
Mchugh.
number 31.
And a chance now to increase his lead
아,
if he can deliver
힘들겠는데?
something here with two
진 거
gone.
같은데?
Fastball, and he's quickly in the
와,
hole.
이 차전이 너무
0-2.
말도 안 되게 이거 갖고 쉽게 이기겠다는데
With 2 strikes, that's
지게
going to be
생겼네.
difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Now
아니,
fastball. Look out.
지난번에
He has to
털렸어요.
duck
근데
out of
타선이
harm's way there.
터져갖고 이기긴 이겼는데 그때는 승이 없었지만 지난번 때 경기 때도 4점인가 줬어. 3점인가 줬어요. 3점.
That's probably
그런데
not what he
팀
wants to do
타선이
with 2
터진
strikes
바람에
right there with the
역전승했지만.
fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
이제 방어 2점대까지 올라갔을 거예요. 3점 주는 바람에 3점 따라가 볼까요? 될지 안 될지 모르겠지만
First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
3점 따라가면 나 뭐 좋지.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. You can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
Springer giving chase. He
아우,
missed the
씨.
catch. A
가질 않냐.
great effort to get there and
아우,
record the first
뻗질
out of the
않네.
inning.
잘 쳤다고
So
느꼈는데
the base is empty here
뻗질
with
않네.
one away, and set to stand in the ultra dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. And they go right after him on the inside
Yankee.
corner for strike one. And he just gets
필요주 될 거예요.
this is
필요주
top
양키스인데.
foul.
양키에서 뛰는 걸로 기억하는데. 그때 생각이 안
Wind
나.
up and the 0-2 pitch. Looked like the cut
말을
fastball there, and he got him to swing.
아니
through
이거
it for the
얘는
second
진짜
out. Here's
커트가 안 돼.
Marcelo Zuna. 2 away in the inning.
와,
and
커트가
Dan,
안 돼,
looks like
진짜.
this could be another
비전이 얼마나
1, 2,
약해.
3 inning for him.
필요주.
Really found a
휴스턴,
groove on
거기.
the mound. It's
밑,
been
거기,
impressive
여기.
to watch. It'll be interesting
거기
to
어디지?
see how long he can keep this dominance up.
씹!
And all that gets him on the mound.
거기
Safe
미네소타.
after the recovery throw.
미네소타 1선발.
But now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. Digging in, Martin Prado. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so
커터가
far.
주눅인가? 커터가 되게 많이 날라오네.
Another
와,
one
이거
fouled off,
체인지업이다.
and he's quickly
아,
behind 0-2.
스윙 하니까 빗 맞는 게 확 느껴지네. 팀 배팅 가자.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Over to Altuve for the
아,
fourth, and that'll be
나 이거
that.
진 거 같은데? 가망이 없는데?
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
놓치겠는데?
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jose.
And that one's in on
아,
the hands
이거
to
엔카르시온
start the
데리고
inning.
올까?
It's ball 1. The pitch.
카시온 데리고 올 거야? 나 이거 답이 없는데? 비전이 너무 낮으니까 치질 못하겠어.
There, 1-1.
커트도 안 되고.
And this is
근데
foul.
엔카르시온 안 주겠죠? 아무리 나이가
Ready
많다
to
그래도.
deliver the 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Bat explodes as this has popped up.
아, 이게
And
걸어가네.
no one will get this one.
딸려가야지 공 잡으러.
Hit out towards
아,
second.
또 맞았어.
And that finds its way through for
아,
a
이거
base
내가
hit.
너무
So the Astros
무식하게
put a
던진
man
건가, 지금?
aboard to get the inning underway.
내가 요즘 하이브를 안 되네.
Here's George Springer. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
한번 섞어 던져보자.
The 0-1 on
근데
the
아까 하이브 던져서 쳐 맞았는데.
There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Here's Carlos Correa now.
천천히 가자.
0 for 2 thus far in this one.
어차피 이렇게 된 거.
We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's
천천히
taken for
가면
ball
못
1.
따라가긴
You can
하겠지.
really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this,
And hold on there, that's
와,
not
나
going to
이렇게
get him.
도시하면서
In there
돌을
with
못
the
잡은 거
stolen
진짜
base.
오랜만이다.
He's set.
겁나
Here
못 잡네,
comes the
진짜.
1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And a long run.
뛰어봐,
but he gets
죽일
there,
거야, 내가.
and that's good range in the outfield as there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Evan
Evan
Gattis. He
Gattis.
comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
스윙 겁나
Dribbled up the
빠르네.
line. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball 1-2.
boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him,
저요?
it was just a little out of the zone.
Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Echeverria into shallow center. He makes the play, and that'll end
와,
the inning.
다행히 점수 안 줬네. 이번에 점수 안 줬네.
Lead 1, but they're on top by a count of
따라가보고
3
싶다. 3점 차를.
Sliding into the box.
나도 연속 한타만 터지면 따라갈 수
They'll
있을 것
start things
같은데.
out here in the home 5th, and
연속 한타가
it's been
터져서
tough
그렇지.
sledding for this lineup through the first
그렇다고
half
내가
of the
홈런
game.
세 방을
Yeah,
칠 수
they
있는
haven't had any momentum
실력도 아니고.
going to the
가인님
plate
안녕하세요.
so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well.
해야죠. 트레이드 하라고 있는 거 해야죠.
1-1, here it comes.
잘하셨어요.
Cutter misses and it's 3-1.
잘했어요. 트레이드 해야 되는 거예요. 트레이드 안 하면 안 돼. 한두 번은 해야지 재미를 위해서. 너무 많이 한 건 재미도 없었지만 한두 번은 해줘야죠. 한두 번은.
An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Gurriel brings it in. And he retired one away. Here's Echeverria now.
와, 이걸 어떻게 공략해야 공략했다고 나올까.
First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the
이거
game for the
어떻게 쳐야
Marlins.
공략했다고 나오지?
That's wide, 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
Pitcher number 54.
Digging in now, Wei Yin Chen. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here, and he dives with the baseball.
아웃이야?
Makes the
갔어?
play for the out. Oh, that was close.
아, 트레이드 하라고 있는 거 트레이드 합시다. 마음 편히. 응? 우리 마음 편히 합시다. 트레이드.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
아니, 번트 할까?
And this ball's
삼루수가 너무 깊숙이 가
down the
있는데?
left field line. Foul,
번트 각인데 이거?
strike one. McHugh pauses. Here's the 0-1.
번트
Looks
가자.
like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
And he's
아우,
in here with 2 strikes and 2
배트를 못
outs. He
뺐어.
misses and likely will get.
아,
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 1 for 2 with
지금
a
이렇게
double
지고
on
있는
the
거 안
pitches so
보십니까?
far.
First baseman. Marwin
And
Gonzalez.
this will find the
지고 있는
seats
거 안
behind the
보십니까?
first base dugout.
지금 다르비시 줬어요. 다 삐뚤 줬어.
0-1 delivery.
다 지고 있어.
Fly
5선발만
ball
이기고
straight
다
away
졌어요.
right. Stanton has a read.
5선발만 이기고.
1 down.
지금 나의 목표는 류현진을 어떻게든 이기는 건데 그게 가능할지는 모르겠지만
Ready once again.
류현진 때려잡기인데 나 지금
1 for
내
2 on his
목표는
line so far in the game. And that one stayed too low apparently. And a fastball here that's taken for
그렇게
ball
안
2.
들어가네.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. There's a swing,
넘어갔다.
and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Ozuna.
4대0.
Gone into the home.
얘한테만 오늘 개쳐맞네. 와, 제 4만타걸요 아마? 이번 판?
The right
Into the
fielder,
box,
number 15.
Carlos Beltran.
Carlos Beltran.
와, 2.12까지 올라갔네.
Pitch it sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ball line
와,
foul as
체인지업이
that'll
너무
get
안
over the
되니까
Marlins
게
dugout.
없다. 커버는 좀
Drilled to the right
다치네,
side.
그냥.
And Beltran's aboard. It's a base hit.
Well, he got ahead early, 0-2, and you still gave him a little bit too much to work with because that's why he's able to get a ground ball for a base hit.
Standing in now, Derek Fisher, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a liner. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. Ready for another chance? Collin Mchugh. He's 0 for 1.
와, 나 투수한테도 안타 맞는 줄 알았다.
4 runs, 7
아,
hits. No
시끄럽네.
errors in the ball game for the Astros to this point.
아, 이번 판 얘를 써야 되나? 진짜 뭐 있나 씨.
0-1, here it comes. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called.
복하라 그래.
Could wind up
상관없어.
Being a costly one as it'll
어제
move
얘만
the
잡으면 되는 거 아니야?
baseline into scoring position now with 2 away. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down.
아, 4점이야. 메이닝 점수 주고 있는 거 아니야?
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Justin Bohr. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
미아이요?
And the
나
first pitch
스윙이 너무
is chopped
늦어.
foul at the plate at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
연승 한타만 나와도
He's
좋을 것
more
같은데.
pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far. And the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count.
아, 구질은 그렇게 많은 게 아닌데 이걸 못 치네.
Into the windup. Here's the
안녕하세요?
2-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
와, 다시 또 연패 시작인데. 나 다음 판 너무 힘든데. 다음 판 다쳤는데.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Here is a
다쳤으면
ground
너무
ball now
힘든데.
for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
엘린치도 어렵고.
Center fielder.
In is
엘린치도 이제
Christian
이해할
Yelich,
때고.
0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A called strike over the outside corner.
He's
아니,
been doing a
제구력이
nice
뭐
job
있겠니?
out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the
말이 돼,
lineup that he
저게?
has to be really careful with.
Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. Nothing in 2 now. You're short, hit hard, scooped up. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
와, C2가 하나도 안 오네.
The right fielder, number 27.
Riding in once again.
1점만 내면 뭐 어찌
0
됐을 것
for
같기도
2
한데
here to start
1점도 못
the
낼 것 같은데.
afternoon. Hit in the air to center field. Springer has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Miami
누구니?
digging in once again. Jose Altuve. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
아, 이 자식
Look
피했네.
out as he's got to hit the deck here. It's ball 1.
핵시 한번 하려고 했는데. 야,
Line
야.
toward center field. But this is
Oh, out.
unfortunately right
아,
in
핵시 한번 하려고
center
했는데.
field as he
안 됐네.
takes it in for the first out.
아침에 부상 뜨게
Heading
만들고.
forward now, George Springer. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And here's a slider that's
Chen Wei
nowhere
Yin.
close, and it's 1-0. Now time is
네,
called
이렇게 빨리
as
빼는 건
both
진짜
guys in the
오랜만이다.
bullpen are ready to go.
나와.
Attention, please.
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out
해프스
to the
준비시키자.
mound. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now the pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Ready for another shot now. Carlos Correa. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. A swing and a drive sent out toward the
와, 또 넘어갔다.
Racing back.
또 넘어갔다.
Track.
이거 뭐야? 못 잡았어?
It's off his glove. And he'll make it to
못
second
잡았어?
base now with 2 gone.
잡은 줄 알고 좋아했는데 못 잡았네.
That ball's right in his
아이,
wheelhouse.
잡았네.
You may as well take out a tee, set the ball right there, and say hit it as hard as you can, because that's what he did.
Now a
직구
58-foot
커버가
curveball that misses for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. And that ends the inning.
4점이라.
Now
오늘
some
2타수
action out in the
2안타야?
Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a
장타가 안
right-hander
나와요.
are up to throw.
장타만 나오면 좋겠네.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Marcell Ozuna is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Martin Prado is on deck. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this is down at the
아,
knees.
저게 말이 되냐고. 볼을 자꾸 스탁 잡고 있어.
3-2 now.
Matt, I thought he might be in jeopardy of walking the guy here for the first time in this game.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
시즌 7호.
A solo shot here to left.
3타수 4안타.
For him on the year now. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
두 게임 연속 홈런이네. 뭐지나?
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
이제 3점 차.
Third baseman number 14.
Martin Prado now.
Martin Prado.
The first pitch misses to him. It's ball one. No hits to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short.
아, 코리아 좀 그런 거 놓치면 안 되냐.
On to first. So a
머리
good
잘
bounce
잡냐.
back pitch there as he gets the ground
좀 한번
ball
놓쳐주면 안
for
되냐.
first out.
Captain.
Digging in to try it again.
아,
JT
커터를
Realmuto.
노려야
It's been
되는데.
an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. The fastball here as we'll take a look at ball
커터만
one.
노려서 칠 수가
1-0.
있다면
Bases are empty, one man out. Not close. It's 2-0.
와, 이거 또 2등으로 밀려나겠네. 아, 지금 2등인데.
Here comes the 2-0
2등
pitch.
붙이겠는데? 지는
And
바람에.
he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a
아.
miss.
애틀랜타 만나갖고 3연승 했는데 이거
Now a ball
슈스턴
fouled down the
만나갖고
right field
수입당
line out of
윙
play, so
당하게
that'll move the count to 2-2
아니
now.
커터인데 이 커터만 칠 수 있으면 되는데 이거 못 치겠네.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay.
3타.
He is in there with a triple.
와, 역시 발빠른 포수 답니다. 역시 발빠른 포수 답게 3타 쳤네.
Heading to third for the three-bagger.
발이 괜히 빠른 게 아니지. 1점만 더 내면 진짜 모른다. 1점만 더 내자. 1점만.
Here's Echeverria now. As he'll send a ground ball down to third.
4대2. 4대2. 이제 2점 차. 투수 준비해야지.
Ryan Ellington.
헬퍼스 준비시켜놨지? 빼면 되겠다. 헬퍼스 준비시켜놨으니까 빼면 되겠다. 헬퍼스 준비했냐?
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen.
헬퍼스
It's a
됐고
right-hander that started
파코
to warm up
준비시킬게.
out there.
파코랑 펠퍼스.
And this will be fouled away. They want to play here at an even 250. No home runs as of yet, and a couple RBI.
아, 밀어치려고 스윙인 건데.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's his swing, and he
어디였어?
loses the bat from his hands as it heads over toward the first base dugout.
아니, 커버면
Looks
던지네,
like
갑자기?
everyone's okay, however.
짱나게?
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that
1점만 더
time.
내면 되는데,
Some
1점만.
mind games being played now.
이번에
It's
1점만 더 내면
1-2.
어찌 될지 모르는데.
Pitch on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Altuve fields it cleanly.
아우, 이치로야. 안타를
side is
쳐주지.
retired.
아, 아쉬워라. 펠퍼스.
David Phelps been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do
너밖에
so
없다.
to start
이
the
나머지
game.
2이닝을 막아줄 애가.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
다투전도 안 나오면
A
될
new
것 같아.
pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the eighth. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Hit out towards second. Gordon is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff
그럼
man is set
5시점에
down to
어떻게
open
풀어야
up inning
되냐.
number 8.
우리 4호 선발인데 3타 선발인데
Stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A
이게 4만타 오늘. 아,
home
2안타.
run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
아, 예.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
헐.
The right fielder, number 15.
Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Beltran. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1.
아, 이거 안 되는데?
Hit sharply on the
다행이다.
ground. Prado's up with it.
잘못.
Throw on to first. Gets it on the side is retired.
같은 리그예요? 알투베랑? 아니.
But they still
아니,
make this
그,
one
디고든이요? 아닐 텐데, 디고든
Now the skipper's on his way
마이애미에
out
있을
toward the
텐데.
home plate area, and I
트레이드
believe
됐나?
that means we're going to have a double switch here.
트레이드 가서 만나보네요, 디고든이. 커터, 커브, 포심. 아,
Come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the
아,
lineup.
또 커터, 또 커터야.
Will also come on now.
이놈의
He'll
커터는
move
언제 안
into the
볼까?
pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that
아까보다 더
double
빠른
switch.
커터네.
D. Gordon is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
아, 트레이드에서 만나보네요.
A 1-0 delivery.
템파에?
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
아, 그때 그게 그거구나. 말씀하신 게.
Here he comes on 2-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle.
와, 이거 안 잡네?
So
코리아가?
early trouble to lead off the inning.
잡을 줄 알았는데? 오늘
I know it's
2안타?
getting late in the game.
오늘 2안타.
That is a big
문제는
lead off.
보어가 홈런만
Maybe
치면
now they
역전인데
start to close that gap.
칠 수 있을지 못
Into the box
칠지.
now. Justin Bohr.
동점을 만들 수
Leadoff
있을까?
man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind
서고 좋게
strategy-wise
하면
here.
쳐야지 그냥.
Curveball taken outside.
이러면 또
to
생각이
begin the
많아진단
at-bat.
말이야.
Ball 1.
초구를 그따구로 던지면 생각 너무 많아지는데? 뭐가 어찌 모르겠는데?
Here's the 1-0. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you, he's down 2-0.
도루 안 할 건데.
He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get
도루
hurt.
지금 할
I
건데.
love it when a guy on first can run.
And another
와,
throw.
걔 누가 봐.
Just manages to get his hand in.
바로 견제하네.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one.
병살만 안 치면 뭐 상관없는데. 병차 칠 것 같았고 그러는데.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left.
아, 스윙만 빨리 할 거야.
Has a beat on it.
가운데인데.
Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
벨린치인데.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
3타수 완타.
In is Christian Yelich. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit well.
아,
down the
치지
left field
말걸.
line, but back into
가운데
the
섰는데.
foul.
아,
Getting late 4-2
됐네,
our
이거.
score
아,
as we play the 8th inning.
스타트 진짜 잘 끌었는데.
Now it's
아,
over
스타트
to
기가 막히게
third.
끌었는데 이걸
Dive,
그냥
but he's
커트하는
back
바람에.
in there.
아.
And again a throw, and he'll
어쩔 수가
dive
없다.
back
답이
in.
없다.
Running.
0-1, here it comes. Pitches a cold strike. The
세이브.
it skips in and he's safe.
여기서
Close
승부 보자.
play, but he's in there.
투스타이크부터 승부 보자. 투스타이크부터. 난 어떻게든 3루까지 보낸다.
Here it comes, 0-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he
커브가
swings
오네.
through the inside pitch anyway.
어디
and he
커브가
becomes
빠르냐.
number 2.
커브 느슨하게 던지면 안
Stanton
되니.
now. And with men on
아,
base
이거 어떡하지? 1점 내야 되는데.
it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score
Ah,
here, it looks
거기서
pretty
커버할
bleak
줄
for them
몰랐네.
heading into the last couple of innings.
아, 엘린치 어이가 없다.
Ready with the 1-0. And the runner's
갔다!
breaking for third. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it ain't
동점.
coming back. And it's
동점.
into the home bullpen.
동점. 4대4. 센터.
A long 2-run homer off the bat of John
4대4.
Stanton.
따라왔다.
12 home runs for
와,
him.
따라왔다.
As that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
따라왔다. 홈런 2방으로 따라왔네. 와, 홈런 2방으로 따라왔네?
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly
이제 역전하는 일만 남았겠죠?
really bad result.
와, 간신히 넘어갔네. 투수 준비시킬게요.
The batter,
타코랑
fielder,
타자와
Marcel
준비시킬게요.
Ozuna.
오준하가 여기서 홈런 치면은 진짜 오준하 플레이오프 게임이다. 오늘 3타 4만타. 홈런까지 치고 안타 3개, 안타 2개. 단타 2개, 홈런 하나. 어차피 커터야, 커터 아니면 커버야.
Here's Marcel Ozuna. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3
트라우스는
for 3
상당히
thus far.
짱나죠, 정말. 카룬두 짱나고.
And a fastball way off
4대
target here, and
3대.
it's
이게 방울 올라갔네.
1.
아, 와, 갑자기 기분 확 좋아지네. 조울증 있는 것도 아니고.
1-1. Here it comes, and he pulled up in time, but it's a
여기가
cold strike
승리점이네.
2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Misses
커브로
ball 2.
오네. 커터 안 던지고. 커브로 이번 위기를 넘기는 것 같은데. 저 커브만 칠 수 있으면 좋을 것 같은데.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Full count, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
And the cutter
아,
got him
커터야.
swinging. Strike 3 and the
마지막은
side is
커터네. 아.
But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. 9th inning coming up.
와, 완벽한 라인 드라이브로 넘어갔다. 1점 막으러 갑시다. 이 놀이야, 오케이? 1점 지키러 갑, 1점 내러 갑시다. 난 막아야 되고. 이런 번트쟁이.
And look at this, a bunt attempt to start the 9th. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. He pulls this one into right. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Josh Reddick stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. His past batting line against David
안 돼.
Phelps.
파콜은 5시전에서 승리를 본 건데. F에 영입한 이유가 5시전인데. 5시전만 보고.
Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit.
타자와 내보내자. 타자. 아, 근데 그럼 나 5시전 첫 판은 적어도 8회까지 던져야 되는데 선발에.
These two guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise
정신 차려.
decision
잡을
as
수
he's
있다.
the potential go-ahead run. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however, and it's hard to
저건 언제쯤 고쳐질까?
second with ease.
차라리
And
송구리를
there's a pitch
시킬까?
that just misses the inside corner. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Lying toward the gap in left center. And
Yeah.
he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. Marisnik rounds third and is striding.
아, 씨.
But it is
진짜.
not in time as they
Ah.
take the lead here in the late going.
Well, we've been treated to a neck-and-neck game so far, and the last thing anybody wants is for a misplayed ball to be the difference. But that's where we're at right now as the error leads to the go-ahead run.
Yeah, I think he missed that one. You know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it.
And that one's wide to the mark. Ball 3.
Ball 3, and things are...
Ouch, that one hit him. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Carlos Correa. He'll follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Junichi Tazawa enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Evan Gaddis now standing in, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here's the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
왜 이럴까?
On just one base hit.
왜 이럴까?
And one man left on base.
수비를 왜 이렇게 쇼하면서 하지?
Comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
This change for the Astros. Now playing right field, number 6.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
아, 여기 홈런 칠 수 있는 애가 없는데 이 타수네. 니은부터 빼고.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. 2-0 pitch on the way. And a 2-0 fastball runs away. 3-0 now.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And that is the start they were looking for, down by 2, as that misses for ball 4. So stepping in, JT Realmuto. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. Hitless in 3 at-bats. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. The 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. A runner at first with no outs here. Soft liner to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, he got jammed on that one right there, and he's strong enough to muscle it into right field for the base hit. It'll be a line drive tomorrow in the paper.
Into the box, Adeiny Echeverria. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
1-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Now a bunt attempt here. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time.
The pitcher, number 25, Junichi Tazawa.
Derek Dietrich will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
32, Derek Dietrich.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Second and third here, 1 man out. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. In to score, the runner from third. But nice time, and just like that, this ball game is tied.
Well, Matt, he drives in the tying run at the bottom of the ninth. Nothing like that. You can try to match it in practice. You can't do it in the game because of this. Listen to this crowd. They're going crazy.
Here's D. Gordon now. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. He's gone 2 for 5. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse.
아이 진짜 아우 나 왜 그럴까?
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third.
아 3루수가 너무 앞으로 왔는데.
Game winners at second base here with one away.
3루수 뒤로 가면 내가 번트 될 건데. 번트도 못 되게 하네.
And a net high fastball that time.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll be back in standing up.
제발.
Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on.
3루까지 가지면 나 번트 될 거야.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
아!
Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on
아, 스윙을 왜 했을까?
second out.
아, 순간 공이 안
Coming to
보이는데.
the plate, Justin Bohr. As he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here's the first pitch. Softly on the line to third.
아,
But
망했다.
trouble handling this one down there at third.
아, 추격 끝났네.
Number 75 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 75.
Marwin Gonzalez will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. Striding into the box, Yulieski Gurriel. He went deep earlier and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
아, 뛰었네? 뛰는 거 못 봤는데.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And he misses with it 1-1.
이걸 보셨네.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
뛰어봐, 죽인다 내가.
Battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1. Brian McCann will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
16, Brian McCann.
A curveball that catches the inside corner. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down. Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him.
Whoa, 씨.
Yelich is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Here's Nori Aoki. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. The 0-1. And this is down at knee level as it's fouled at home plate.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially falling up after the fastball.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Davey will make the catch to retire the side. One left for Houston.
뭐 한 판이 뭐 피가 말리냐.
Gregerson comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Gregerson.
Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Center fielder, Christian Yelich.
And a ball 1-0.
아, 4타수 무안타인데 오늘. 더블 플레이, 중견수 뜬볼, 그리고 맷 뭐야? 못 봤는데 그거? 마지막에 3킬이네.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
유격수하고 1루수? 유격수에 잡으면 같구나.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great discipline hitting.
아, 싱커야. 왜 싱커야? 하필.
2-2 now.
하필 여기서 왜 싱커 볼로가 나와?
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Sinker. 3-2 now.
스탠튼까지만 가면 뭐 어찌도 될 것 같은데. 출루만
the 3-2.
한다면 출루다. 안타다. 아니네. 아니 거기 뭐도 우리 또 있지? 아, 나 다시 집중 좀 할게. 슬라이더 싱커 체인지업. 뭐 이리 구질이 많냐. 오타수 2안타? 오타수 무안타? 4-3진? 좆됐네 이거 못 치네.
Here comes the 1-0. And there's one well
아,
above
우리
the zone
중심 타선
for a
이제
ball.
3-4인데.
Right there is the temptation.
여기서 한 건 해야 되는데.
Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Correa has it, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out.
오지나? 오늘 4타수 1안타? 오지나?
Here's Marcelo Zuna. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point.
아, 슬라이더네.
Missed. It's 0-1.
슬라이더네.
The 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1.
아, 네, 이번 이닝에 다음엔 남을 수밖에 없는데. 투수.
The 1-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle.
아, 망했다.
Altuve for 1. Back to first. It's a double play, and we've got more baseball coming our way as the inning is over. Here's Jake Marisnick. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
Number 6.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
와, 얘까지 상대하려고 했는데 안타 맞았어.
Going to be troubled. He's around first, heading for 2.
아, 졌다 이거.
And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
졌다.
Ready for another chance? Jose Altuve. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. A.J. Ramos jogs in from the bullpen, and it'll be the closer's job to try to keep this ballgame tied here in the 11th. Looking to get that go-ahead run over to third.
아니 공을 왜 이렇게 던져?
And they will not.
아니 공을 왜 이렇게 던지는 건데?
He's aboard with a bunt single.
Number 4.
And the runner's coming home. It swung on and missed.
원아웃.
Tag and he is out. Trying to
아니 공을 왜 저렇게 던지는 건데? 3루수.
The 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
어이가 없네.
The 1-1 pitch. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 3-1.
얘 차라리 포구를 내보낼게요. 어차피 가망 없으니까.
But it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
So there's ball 4. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get 4 wide ones as well. Carlos Correa comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even a low.
얘네가 늦게 해봤자 어떡했냐. 어차피 던지는 거 뻔한데.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
아, 이번 판 뭐 어떻게든 이겨야겠어.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
아, 투수 아까 바뀌지 않았니? 아까 얘네 타순이 9번 타자였는데? 이거 버그인데? 쟤 9번 타자가 투수가 없어졌을 포지션에서 아닌가? 잠깐
0-1's the count.
아, 7번 타자구나.
High strike to begin the at bat. It's 0-1.
투수가 7번 타자였어?
The windup and the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
투수 포션이 바꿨구나.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Lays off the slider that time.
짜증나게 하네.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a
나 이거
swing.
못
But
치겠는데.
no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
4타수 2안타,
Digging
3루타
in once
1루타.
again, JT Realmuto. He comes in with a couple
아, 이거
of
한
hits.
번만
He
걸리면
pulled
넘길 수
in
있는데
for
한
at
번만
bat.
딱 걸리면 진짜 그게 걸리지가 않아서
Fastball to start him
미쳐버리겠네.
off, but that misses for ball 1.
오늘 3번만 걸려주면 안 되냐? 오늘 2번 걸려갖고 기분이 좋은데.
Lifted in the air out to right.
아, 떴다.
Risnick is under it. He's got it.
아,
and
이거
they're out
변화구인데.
two down
이거 축구
now.
아닌 것 같은데? 축구였나? 타이밍 안 맞았는데?
Digging in to try it again. Danny Echeverria. He
좋댔는데,
successfully
나.
laid down a sac bunt
아,
in
또
his last plate
연장이야.
appearance. And this is
아,
off the
투수
corner
없는데,
and
나
low.
어떡하냐.
Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on.
투수 없는데.
Ooh, he saws him off.
다저스
with that
좋아하겠다.
one. Just
우리
foul.
투수 없이 가니까. 나 이거 마이너스 투수 올려야겠는데?
Now the pitch. On the ground, up the middle. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning. So striding forward now, Evan Gattis. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Bohr is over and he puts it away for the first out.
The first baseman, number 9.
Digging in and looking for more.
예측자만.
Gonzalez. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. First pitch of the at-bat.
뒤엔지까지 안 가겠는데?
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. Bases are empty.
뒤엔지 게임까지 못 가겠는데? 몰라서. 여기서 연장으로 올 줄 몰랐는데.
Here it's 3-0 now. Yulieski Gurriel waits on deck. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back.
나 너 아까 능력치 보니까 너무 무섭다.
Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Ready once again, Yulieski Gurriel. And he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6.
아, 나 제구 때문에 지금 세게 못 던지는 건데. 제구 안 될까봐.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Those 0-2 curveballs are
아,
really
이라 어떻게 하지?
There's a reason
이거
it's
직구
such a
던지면 치는데?
common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get
빠른
that
것도 아니고
two-strike fastball
마무리
out of the
쳤지.
zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seat.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
아, 뭐야, 이건 또 나왔어.
So look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 0-1, and there he goes towards second. Pitch outside.
아웃.
And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring. Michael Police.
아,
Here to start the home
아까 예고 못 쳤는데.
Best case scenario for him is to take us to
아까 이거 못 쳤는데.
Standing in, AJ Ramos, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. And a neck-high
제발
fastball that time.
포볼이다오.
Well, they couldn't have
나한테.
scripted it any better. I mean, you get to face the pitcher, lead off the
나한테
inning.
포볼이다오.
But when you go down 2-0, maybe that plan's not working so good.
Swing and a miss.
아, 나 이거
2-1.
어떡하냐. 아, 디고든이라도 나가면 뭐
2-1
어쩔 수 있을 것
on its
같은데
way.
디고든도 못 나가면 하면 나
Fastball.
다
Whoa,
먹는
look
거야.
out. That just about got him in the coconut.
퍼버리면 나 진짜 번트
D.
낼게.
Gordon
아, 근데
is
얘발
on
너무
deck.
늦어서 아웃될 것 같은데.
And
볼.
possibly an
아싸.
interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin
번트 되면 안
the
되지.
frame in extra
디고든
innings.
강공이지.
The
이거 아웃이야.
Astros are
내가
gonna get
수인데?
left-hander up and cranking out in the
야, 땡큐.
bullpen.
땡큐인데?
Here's the first pitch. D. Gordon
뭐?
is at the plate as
나
he looks at
바깥쪽만
ball
킬게.
one.
나 몸쪽 공 아예 안 칠게. 바깥쪽 공만 칠래. 이번에는.
The 1-0.
아, 바깥쪽으로.
Changeup that catches the corner for strike
아,
one.
체인지업은 생각도 안 하고 있는데 체인지업 저렇게 오네. 아, 근데 방금 쳤으면 뜬볼로 했을 텐데. 저 체인지업.
The 1-1 pitch. And
Ah,
this is
망했다.
going to be a foul ball.
점점 뒤로 가네. 못 치니까.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Swinging a
안타!
liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
와,
Do too much with it. 2 strikes on him. He
쳤다.
just fights it off and puts it into right field.
First baseman, Justin Ball.
Into the box now, Justin Bohr, as he sends it on the ground to first.
야, 뛰어!
Oh, but the feet is offline. Couldn't hit the shortstop covering the bag.
끝내기!
Bag comes down, and they're going to get him at third. Aggressive base running there following some
끝내기!
steady defensive play, but it doesn't work out.
끝내기!
Well,
끝내기!
once a man standing at
와,
third,
이렇게
million
이기네.
ways to get home. But
와,
to
마이애미니까
lose
극장이 너무 많이 나온다.
ugh,
극장만
painful to
나오네,
say the
극장만.
least.
짱이야.
And in the other dugout,
게임하는데
they'll take it
존나
any way
힘드네,
they
씨.
can get it.
와, 게임 하기 싫어지네, 진짜. 너무 힘드네, 진짜.
And gentlemen, one of the big keys
Santa.
here for the Marlins this afternoon was the play of this
와,
man.
게임하기 너무 힘든데, 마이애미.
Strike opposed. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen.